Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 7th of March. This week begins with the Sun and Mercury sparkling in the most effervescent part of your scope. Venus starts this week still in a more muted location, but it's just making you conscious of the more feeling side of some of the bubblier events which can start to unfold. Because this week sees a stunning solar eclipse in the most upbeat part of your scope, and this is going to provide a backdrop for the next 6 months. If there's a talent that you feel that you could be making more of, this period of time can really see you take it much more seriously. If there's a particular hobby or interest that you want to explore, this too is going to encourage you forwards. But it is a little bit complex in the sense that the solar eclipse is combining with the rather structural energies of Saturn, but also with the expansive energies of Jupiter. So how does this all work out? Well, I feel that whether it's around your social life, your love life, or your friendships, you do need to be conscious of your core values. Money, too, can be an issue. So whatever you're trying to do, this is probably not the best period to be too speculative, to gamble, to invest resources in a situation which is unproven. Yet there may be part of you that does want to be much more risk-taker. Now that in some ways would be understandable, because the solar eclipse opposite Jupiter can certainly give you a greater sense of anticipation of what's possible. But bring it all down to a very earthy level, and you're going to provide the protection for yourself and the people that you're involved with to make sure that you're not putting too much time or energy, as much as money, into the things that may not necessarily work out long time. So you may find yourself doing a certain amount of experimentation, particularly this week when Mercury goes on to combine with Neptune. Now this is going to inspire your imagination hugely, and if you are someone who is particularly artistic, you can really shine in the latter part of this week. But also Venus moves from Aquarius into Pisces on Friday. This is particularly helpful for you. It flags up a 28-day period when there could be a significant development around your love life. This can be especially so if you're footloose and fancy free. You may encounter someone in a social situation who really dazzles on your senses, but also your personality power is going to be turned up to max by this change to Venus. But just bear in mind the role of Saturn. Yes, Saturn can be very restrictive, it can be hard going, but it is also there to protect us. So whatever it is, or whoever it is that starts to take your fancy in this week and the weeks to come, just test out, give it that sense of, is this something that's really going to be valuable right at the core of my life? And if the answer to that question is yes, you know you're on to a very good thing. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.